Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy John from John's Reptile page, and today we are going to be discussing how to measure your bearded dragon and how it will determine its age. Basically, how many months. But before I get into that, I'm gonna feed Spike here because the last meal he had was this morning. So I'm gonna give him a couple of super worms. This morning he had some hornworms, which I believe that's Spike's favorite meal. He loves hornworms. And he would go through some hornworms. I can give him, but I won't. Like, if I offer Spike like 6-7 hornworms, he would eat it with no problem. Cause that's just like his favorite little meal. He also likes super worms. He likes dubia roaches and crickets. Which tomorrow he'll be getting some crickets. But as for now, I got some super worms. And guys, like I said before, super worms last long. I must have had this batch of super worms about like 3 weeks now. And they're actually multiplying inside this little cricket tank that I have. But for right now, I'm gonna give him some super worms. And you can also see him eat before we get into the topic that I want to talk about. And that would be how you can tell how many months is your bearded dragon. So before we get into that, I just want to show a little small feeding and watch Spike eat. Hope you guys enjoy. Spike is about to go bonkers. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. Sorry if it's shaked. And about to throw super worms in there. It's gonna dirty the rug. I just washed it, but gotta put a little calcium in there for Spike. Watch Spike eat. Bring it a little closer. Oh, Spike don't look back and stop eating. But he's definitely eating. He must have been hungry. I believe he's gonna finish all the super worms because I gave him the hornworms early in the morning. Give him room for like another meal. Let's see. Yep. He's killing these super worms. Super worms, like I said, they're a good buy. They last long. I believe he got like 2 more. Let me see. Yeah, I believe. Let's see if we go after that last one. He's looking at it. Let's see. He might be paying attention to the camera now. Alright, I'm gonna let him be. Put the camera back here. Yeah, he's gonna go after it. Yep, there you go. He cleaned house. He was hungry. I gave him a good amount. Alright guys, so let's jump into it. How to tell the age of a bearded dragon. Bearded dragons live 8 to 12 years when kept as pets. Telling a bearded dragon's age based on size is easy to do in the first 2 years of age. But there's no reliable way to tell the age of a fully mature dragon, other than finding out the dragon's date of birth from your breeder. So, if you have a bearded dragon 2 years and under, you can still determine how old is that bearded dragon. Once it reaches adulthood, it's going to be very hard to tell because he's already an adult. So hopefully you got that information already from your breeder. Because if you bought it from a store, the store's definitely not going to know how old is that bearded dragon. So, the first 6 months, you can estimate the juvenile bearded dragon's age by length from the tip of his tail to the tip of his snout. Hatchlings begin life less than 4 inches long. By the time bearded dragons are 6 weeks old, they'll be just over 6 inches long. The dragons grow at just under an inch per week. A dragon whose head to tail length is creeping up on 17 inches is approximately 6 months old. Females' growth rate slow in the last month. They may be as much as an inch shorter than same age of the male at 6 months. So basically, they both 6 months, but that male is always going to be 1 inch bigger than that female. So if that male is 12 inches long, that female is going to be 11 inches long. So that male is always going to be bigger than the female. You know your bearded is at least 6 months old when sexual differences become obvious. Male develop enlarged pores for scent markings on the inside of their front legs. When you lift a bearded dragon's tail, look at the base of the tail above the vent opening. A female or sexually immature juvenile has narrow tail with a single bump above the vent opening in the center of the tail. Sexually mature males develop 2 bumps, known as hemipenes, above each side of the vent opening. But the time bearded dragons are fully mature at about a year of age, they'll have reached their full size of 22 to 24 inches. So approximately 1 year, your bearded dragon will be about 22 to 24 inches. So I also measured Spike. Spike is 12 inches long, so it puts him at 6 months old. And you know, it's good to know because sometimes you buy a bearded dragon and you always got that in the back of your head, because I know I do. I want to know when they were born, how old are they. You know, it's just information that you want to know when buying a bearded dragon or any reptile. That's the first thing I basically ask. How old are they when they were born? Because I like to keep that, you know, like private information. So yeah, Spike is 6 months. I measured him earlier. Once I got this information, it was real helpful. So at the end of this video, I'm going to put up the chart and it's going to tell you the sizes. And on the right hand side of this chart, it's going to tell you the months. How old is your bearded dragon? You can see Spike, he pays attention. I think bearded dragons are so smart. You know, Spike's head is shedding along with his legs. He's growing pretty fast. He's always shedding. You know, but guys, if you guys love this video, please share, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm putting out videos. Because when I see more likes and more subscribers, it pushes me harder to put out better videos. You know, basically I make time to do this. You know, I like to put out information, so when you guys looking for certain information. I hope you guys get it from my page. So guys, Spike is out. I'm out. Later to the next one.